The thing that changed me is I also don't believe in last time what sell one buy two all this one. But after helping clients succeed in really seeing them making money, I start to pitch and starts to believe that real estate is the way to go to help you to retire.
Hi everyone, welcome to our second episode of our Preeminent Group X Factor, and it's a place that we review our millionaire success strategies. And today we have Daniel Phua with us, which is a millionaire for 2024 and 2025. So Daniel, maybe my first question to you is, how long have you been in this business?
I've been in this business coming to 20 years. So this is my first career after NS. I joined into the real estate.
So what inspired you to join real estate actually?
Because I'm from a humble family, so prior to becoming an agent, I was a student, and from then I'm actually looking for a part-time job. So I actually landed as a telemarketer for one of the property agents, which is Marcus Chu, which is our CEO at the moment of ERA.
Oh, so you were a telemarketer for Marcus Chu back then?
Yeah, I started off at the age of 17. I'm his telemarketer.
Wow. Then did he actually try to convince you to come in real estate, or was it your own choice to come in?
At a point of time, I didn't find that I want to be a real estate agent. It's only as a part-time telemarketer. So what inspired me is after being a telemarketer for him for 7 years, I saw him making a lot of money. And I'm not good in my studies, so at the end of the day is, how come in real estate you can actually earn so much without, you don't need a very good qualification.
So after that part-time job being a telemarketer, then you jump straight in to be an agent, and ever since then you have just been practicing throughout.
Yes. So after my NS and this is my first career, as I mentioned. So I didn't actually work for any other people in the outside market.
Actually, it's quite inspiring. Over the last 20 years, you have really great success from year to year, and especially the last 2 years, you have achieved a very remarkable success story, being a millionaire of ERA. Right? Maybe you want to share with us, what are your typical day-to-day, as a realtor, exactly what you do in order to achieve this success that you have.
I think I didn't started off very well initially, because I started off that time was SARS period. So I actually took 6 months to close my first deal, where I actually doubt myself. How come am I not fit for this trade? And I started to doubt. But after closing the first deal, fortunately one of the clients actually given me their blessing to let me serve them. That's where it actually took off. And of course SARS has really cleared. So that's where I started to do. But of course, this business, we need hard work as well. So in terms of my daily role as a young agent at that point of time, is really using time to prospect.
So you exchange time for money, like, in a sense?
Yeah, because I don't have any money out from NS, so I don't have the leveraging power on throwing flyers. That time was using SPH advertisement. You got to put very big advertisement. So I got to go the hard way grinding of serving buyer, by advertising and getting buyer to serve.
All right. Then if you time travel to today, what exactly is your typical day on a day-to-day, what you actually commit yourself in this business?
Okay, so for myself, because I'm not a very disciplined person at home, I will tend to see phone, some laze around. So I actually get myself down to the office to start my work. So I wake up about probably 7 a.m. plus 8 a.m. I will make sure that I will go out of the house probably about 10 a.m. to definitely do something that are more meaningful and generating some prospecting leads.
So it's more of, I would say, activities that can generate income, right?
Yep, but for me, because if you stay at home, if you are not meeting any people, at the end of the day, you will not get any sales done.
So
yeah.
how long do you commit yourself on a day-to-day in this business? How many hours?
I don't really go and time it, but if you say I will start my day off probably at 10. Usually I end, depending on clients, I will also end about 8 to 9 p.m.
Since you said that you always go back to office and you start your prospecting, is there any target that you have? Like one day, how many clients must you be reaching out to or reconnecting with, or how many people must you meet on a day to day? I think a lot of agents out there in today's market, they probably are quite lost about what to do every day. Like, what can I do today? Who can I reach out to? So maybe as a millionaire achiever here with us, what's your, do you have a target at least or a clear intention that you have?
So I would set myself at least every day to meet one new people or reconnect with my clients. This is my objective. All right.
So when you reconnect, maybe we can get a bit more in depth. When you reconnect, it's more towards a phone call, a meetup, or a text.
Oh, you definitely cannot just through a text or a phone call. You got to meet in person. That's very, very important. I think we are dealing with $1 million property thing. I don't think you can sell anything over the text or phone.
Yep.
It's more of personal touch and what value can you create for your clients.
Since we are on this point, maybe Daniel, I'll ask you, what kind of approach that you have towards this kind of text or reach to your clients in order for them to even reply you or answer your call or even to meet up with you?
Okay, so it's very normal. I mean, we also receive
Text.
salesperson text,
Yep.
insurance agent, right? If there's no value added thing that I see from the text, I actually won't I will feel it's just an advertisement. So it's more of a hook. You gotta send some hooks in terms of the text to your clients. For example, very simple. If HDB is dropping, you gotta send to all your HDB owner that are still holding to their property. Send them some news article and research. Hey, you're still holding to an asset that is dropping. Depreciating. Would you be keen to cash out at this point of time and change to a different class of asset?
Basically, when you say about these hooks, I believe it's more towards a product, maybe a new launch or probably some market updates about what is going on in terms of cooling measures, or probably to even the HDB owners to see whether is it viable or it's a good time to let go of their HDB. Do you send in a long text or is more personal touch kind of text? I think it's important for a lot of agents out there because sometimes when they hear from the manager to follow up, they don't know exactly how the text would be crafted. So sometimes I see some agents they list one whole length of paragraph of text to the owner and just send it to them. Or will you actually just go in a very personal touch? Like, hey Daniel, hey, how are you? Then sentence by sentence kind of messages. What's your approach?
So my approach is using current affairs. So current affairs are the best things you are able to use hooks because everybody will read the news, right? So extract from the article. I think right now even ERA have this newspaper article that they actually create for you.
Yep.
They also have scripts for you they are able to use. So send it as a hook to your clients. Whether they read or don't read, to me is a connecting with the clients that you are always following up. Some will read it and they will blue tick, right?
Yep.
And agent will feel, am I a disturbance to the client? Am I a nuisance? So this is always agent they will feel, blue tick me, don't reply means maybe not interested or he's not at this point of time. But sometimes they may be busy. So you need to keep following with them. If they don't reply, follow up with a call. Hey, Mr. So-and-so, hey, I did send you this article talking about this. Just want to hear what is your opinion and, do you receive this text? So at the end of time, do you have any interest, in any of your asset, rearrangement, portfolio or anything? So from there, you actually have something to actually follow up with them.
Okay, so I believe that on a day-to-day, this is your norm, right? Your normal activities to reach out to your clients. I think this is important because I think this is a discipline that all agents must have about reconnecting. It's also part of the prospecting that a lot of agents are lacking. So, okay, Daniel, maybe we move to a bigger question, right? As a millionaire realtor in Preeminent Group and ERA, what is one of the biggest challenge you have faced in your career, right? From time to time, and how did you actually overcome it? Any key lessons that we can have to learn from your experience?
I think in real estate or once we are dealing with human beings, you will always be, in a sense, you will be take advantage of, I should say, as an agent because we don't sign any. Yeah, we do have exclusive contracts, right?
Yep.
That we sign to market the property. For buyer side, we don't really practice or signing exclusive for buyer. So there will be point that you use your heart and soul to care for one client, and you given them everything in terms of financial planning to their options. And at the end of the day, you found out that this client actually bought from another agent, but you're the one that giving the valuable advice and they are restructuring your portfolio. And this will hurt you definitely because what is wrong with me? At the end of the day, you adopt to what I actually plan up for you, but the deal is not given to me. All right, so you have to bounce back no matter what is very important in our career. you don't start to question whether you're not up to the standard or are you not fit for the real estate arena. It's not so much of you, it's more of the client's character. All right, so if the clients have no loyalty or they choose to go with another agent, maybe they were to give them more rebates or they were to cut their commission because of monetary benefits, they don't see your value, it's not your fault.
I think it's very normal nowadays, you know, in terms of how your clients were to treat agents, especially sometimes they felt agent is of a certain class of people. But then again, I think time change, agents become, I mean, the realtor actually have different ways of serving clients in terms of value adding. But then again, coming to this as a biggest challenge, I believe this would be very normal time to time that clients will still treat agents and even for yourself the same way, right? Meaning to say that they probably engage your service, get everything from you, but end up they still go and contact other agents. But I think there's one difference between a millionaire agent and a normal agent, that you know how you actually handle these kind of cases, what you tell yourself and how you actually bring yourself back to the ground, you know, continue to grind and just, you know, not to think about it, or you know, or to get overcome it in terms of your emotional feelings or spiritually, anything. How do you actually overcome it?
Of course you'll be sad lah, definitely lah. So usually I'll take a break. One day I don't do anything.
One day, one full
Just
day.
one full day. I don't want to do anything with just any real estate. I don't reply. I don't want to have anything with the real estate. I just need myself a me time where I spend.
You find yourself back again.
Yeah, I find myself back. I get a pat on my shoulder because a lot of times, because we are in Singapore, we are in a first tier city. We are in a rat race. Morning wake up, you got to have a busy
Chase.
schedule until you are at night. Then you take your rest. Tomorrow you start again. So we don't really, I should say, take care of ourselves in time to time. 365 days mostly we don't have holidays, right? So
Yep.
a lot of agents, what I feel is you really must give a pat on yourself, pamper yourself, go for a good spa, go for a good massage. Just take a break 1-2 days. Doesn't matter about anything. That's where you regain the rebound back in terms of energy. So that you, because this journey is not a short-term journey, it's a long journey, right? 20 years down the road, I don't know where I'll be going. 60 plus, will I still be a property agent, right?
Yep.
So if I don't be a property agent, what is next for me? Yeah,
I
so,
agree.
Yeah.
I mean, coming to this, I really totally agree with you in terms of this challenge. I think it's very normal. And especially, I think, for any other new agents who is pretty tight on financial, maybe this client means so much to him. He put in all his effort, time, and everything he can to serve the clients, but end up this client were to turn his back on him. And then he need to rework back his financial planning again to see which other clients to serve to earn back this money. I think to all agents out there, I think this is really a very big challenge. But then again, I think every agent will still probably meet one or two of these clients once
You
a
will
while.
have. That's why prospecting in real estate is very important. It's like drinking water, right? You every day have to drink, right?
Yep.
If your focus is only on one tree, and you only have one tree, that's where after this deal is gone, you got nothing, right?
Yes.
But if you have to prospect every day, if this tree is gone, there's still a forest, there's still other leads that you are following up. So it's only not one deal. So a lot of times I always tell agents is you have to prospect every day to have a lot of leads because that's your pipeline.
Yep.
If you don't have a pipeline, then you know your month end you will not close anything. So pipeline are very, very important.
I understand. So maybe, Daniel, I somehow know your strength in this business is that you have very good relationship with your clients, right? I mean, apart from the prospecting that you used to build every now and then, the Daniel that I know of is you really have you spend quite a lot of times with your clients, you know, building up the relationship. Maybe can you share with us a little bit more in depth in terms of this aspect? Because yes, we did mention about the greatest obstacle that that we will face, right, in terms of customer turning their back on you. But with your kind of approach, building relationship, I believe that will help to counter and you know, to compensate this situation. So how exactly do you actually approach or even to maintain a relationship with your clients?
Okay. So for me, I'm not of course love language there's give, there's act of service, all this and that. I'm not a gift person so I seldom give mooncakes, Chinese New Year give whatever, I give goodies, all this. I'm not a gift person. So for me to connect with my clients, all this is at the end of the day is about giving them values. Why do they come to us to sell their house? It's not really just purely selling house. It's very different from the 20 years ago real estate business where we only buy, sell, rent.
Yep.
We take orders, right? Seller want to sell, you just sell. Buyer wants to buy, you buy. buyers want to rent, you rent. We only take orders. But nowadays, agent, in order to stand out, you have to give them values. Most of them wants to wealth create, which means if I were to appoint you as a property agent, I need to see value. I buy something from you, you are able to help me to grow my wealth so that I'm able to retire financially free of that's the thing. Because my most heaviest commitment is on mortgage loan.
Okay.
So if you were to introduce something that is not good, then at the end of the day is I will be in debt, right?
Yep.
So other than that is getting them on the first step to embark on the journey of wealth creation, because that's I believe nobody want to have more debts in their life. But you taking the first step is very important. That comes the knowledge where you need to right now nowadays agents have to be very well knowledgeable in terms of your statistics, in terms of what you say. They must be able to find the answers that are able to find. It's not just sales talk. Sales talk sales talk is more personal, that you are able to create a friendship, yes.
Yep.
But it's still on your knowledge, because nowadays clients are very sophisticated, they are more educated, they are more knowledgeable than you. So you have to up your game to be more knowledgeable, to be on their same standard, so that they are able to treat you as friends.
Understand. So I if I hear from you, is to build your knowledge up and then to be able to create more values. But I think we want to dive a little bit deeper in terms of the approach of building a relationship. So I know that your fundamental is the knowledge to create values, but how exactly would you actually maintain the strong relationship? I mean, yes, I see some agents, they deliver mooncake, 八卦 during Chinese New Year, or any event, festive seasons. But then again, if let's say you're not a gift person, how are you able to reconnect with these people every now and then?
So
And they will still remember this guy called Daniel Phua and will call you back, after many years. How exactly do you actually do the magic?
So it's not about really magic, ma. You cannot keep texting them, right? Correct.
Yeah, it's going to be a
you
spam
gotta
already.
Spam nuisance, ma. So
Yeah.
what do I get them for my clients is, because I got social media, ma. So I get them to follow me.
Oh,
Then I will create content.
Okay.
So it's a subtly where they will see my video, subtly they will see my content.
constant reminder.
Yeah, but I cannot be texting like, hey, how are you? You want to sell property this year? Hey, you want to buy property next month? It will be a nuisance. But rather from my content, they will actually know that what I'm doing. I'm still in the real estate market. I'm still well versed of the market. What is it happening at the moment? So if the content strikes them, that's where, when I text them, that's where they will start to ask me questions.
So it's easier to connect already.
Yeah, because they will see me as a consultant, not a salesman. It's very important. Now, if you're a salesman, then of course client will see you always wanting to cheat them, wanting to gain something out of them. But when you're a consultant, they see you differently.
They see values.
They see values. They will ask you when they have problems, they got issue, they hear from their friends. They will come to you, the first person. Hey, I know something. I heard of a new launch. Somebody tell me you can buy. Or if I have a problem, estate sale, how am I going to do? If there's a decoupling, how am I going to do? So becomes they come to you instead of. But through the other way, is building relationship is showing them the values. You still keep contact with them.
Okay. So can I say that one of your success formula to become a millionaire today is also to build strong social media presence, right? In terms of what you're doing at work. And you probably will just connect with your clients over Instagram, Facebook to follow them and vice versa.
I think it's very important for nowadays to
Do you have your Instagram handle, your name card or anything?
I will have in my link tree. Usually, I will text them with.
So
my
you send them the link tree.
Yeah, so they will have my YouTube, my TikTok, my Facebook, whatsoever my social media, my articles on the social media platform.
I think nowadays the market changed really.
Yeah.
Everything is on the media already.
Yeah.
Social media, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube and everything. Okay. I think understanding your experience on this, I think it really it's really helpful lah, because a lot of agents probably cannot really connect, or probably they split their social media and their work totally separated.
So a lot of agents always ask me, hey, should I open 2 accounts? One for personal, one for work.
What's your advice?
My advice is no, because I previously also think that, hey, I don't want to be a nuisance for my friends. Every time I post real estate stuff, they will keep saying, and it's like spamming. But after that, it's very different. It's very difficult to toggle between 2 accounts. This is first thing.
Okay.
So you will only post on the regularly whatever you log on, right?
Yeah.
Then you neglect the other one. Secondly is a lot of clients also don't want to keep seeing what you
Just
post
the work
in terms
only.
of just your work. They also want to see your 30% of your lifestyle, what do you eat, what do you do during your day. That's the real you. I mean, nowadays, same for videos. If you are doing something that is scripted, Like now we are not scripted, right? So it's a free flow thing. People will want to see rather than a scripted thing that is staged up, all this and that. So it's a real you that people want to see.
So you have to stay very focused to post on your daily life. Then once a while you input some real estate things lah.
Yeah. So of course nowadays you get agents. They always say I'm camera shy. I don't know how to say. Should I say better? Don't think so much. Your step by step is always step by step. Go for your first video. After that you can improve on, but be the real you. Don't fake it. Don't act out. Don't go and imitate somebody.
Just be real.
Just be yourself and just speak.
Yep.
Yeah, as long as you don't scold people lah.
Since you are talking about social media, you are a team leader yourself, leading a big team. Do you still attend training or not?
Seriously, bro, I do attend. So I'm not a social media person, for your information. I should say I'm a idiot for technology.
Okay.
Serious.
So Preeminent Group used to have this training, right? I don't know whether you have attended. It's called the Social Media Summit. Were you there?
Yes, I'm there for the 2 seasons.
So what's your takeaway for this summit itself?
So that time I'm not active on TikTok, right? Because I also very scared of haters.
The comments.
The comments, I cannot take it. So I also, if I show my car, if I do whatsoever, will people say me? Sure, people say me.
Sure, haters
So
will be
I
haters.
cannot take it like in a sense that haters all this, although they are anonymous, but to me it will emotionally affect me. So it actually, after attending the first episode, where I think I learned from one of the influencers that they tell me they also receive the haters comments. So the more hater comments means the more success you are. So I think the takeaway from that whole thing is this sentence that pushed me through to don't think so much. Then when I started to do that, I think should I delete the comment? So I started to
Off
delete.
the comment.
I can delete hide.
Yeah.
Then after that, I learned from that is from the influencer is don't need to hide. From the comments there, you can retweet to do another video on the comments.
Yep.
So actually, it gives me more content. It gives me more knowledge. That's where people want to talk as a real you. What are you? There'll be haters, but at the end of the day, do not go and bother about them.
Yeah.
Because you also have followers that like you. You cannot expect 100% people to like you. So just find the people that likes the true self of you, the true character of you.
So you adapt to social media after attending our Preeminent social media summit?
Yeah, I think it's a full house until we were packed all the way until the full house. I think the second episode I did attend as well. I think I also got one of my cousin to came on board. I mean,
Your cousin is the one that sells the car with the fan, right?
Yeah, Anson.
Anson Money Top.
Yeah.
I got follow him one.
So I actually, I saw him, with tattoo, wearing shorts, not very professional, yet his follower, that's the real him. So that gives me the courage and also the motivation
To pick up.
and just be the real me.
So ever since then, you have been consistent through your social media, I can say.
I try to, because you don't need discipline, you need perseverance, because it takes time to shoot, right?
So since we are on this, I mean, being a millionaire agent today, how consistent are you posting on your social media?
I try to post at least 2 videos per week.
Real estate related?
Real estate related.
So be it selling a product or probably just a sharing of your market. Who script it actually? You or someone else?
I actually get some editor to actually help me script it.
Okay.
In terms of question only, it's not the whole thing. It's just question and I don't have scripts to answer. As I mentioned, it's the real you.
So 2 videos per week.
Yeah, I try to keep it. If you are not disciplined to take yourself at home,
Have
pay
to go out.
someone to chase after you, because you pay them, they want to make money, right? So they will chase after you to go and do video. But if you are disciplined, now a good phone can do anything wonders, right? With just a
Editing and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I think this market have changed. I mean, that comes to my next question, right? Real estate, the landscape is evolving every now and then. How prepared are you and for your own team, in order to stay ahead of this whole entire business?
So as I mentioned, my social media is the way to go. So I tell my agent, because I see live, right?
Yep.
Live how they sell. This is next. And nowadays, I got two daughters, 15 and 13. They don't really like to go out.
No, so they stay
They
home.
are always on their phone. So I told all my guys, I envision future is not how good you are. It's not how many awards you have. It's important, yes. It's how much followers do you have. It will be community selling in the near future. So you have to start building your followers. In
Yep.
future, I don't know, I envision probably you will sell property. Yeah, I've got this 4-room flat. How much? I always tell people, okay, so the top 3 bidder will get to see the property. You all start to bid.
Oh.
All right, then then you come and see already, then we'll close the deal. No longer I open house, 20 people come, 30 people come. That I think will be the future selling of what is the follower. If you will post on the social media, how many followers are seeing this listing? Yeah.
So be ahead of digital technology, and also to be more shown, more presence on online.
You have to start, bro. At the end of the day, you see, last time newspaper, you don't do flyers, you are out of business. Now, if you don't start to do your social media, by the time it's maturity or saturated, it's very hard to get new followers already. So you have to be a pioneer. I think it's still very much pioneer now. In terms if you are still the mover, but please don't.
I saw recently, got agents do live selling of
I
houses.
saw as well.
I mean, sorry to say, but they are not the young kind of age group of people, but they do live.
Not only live, they also, I saw recently, a few days ago, they also just give valuation.
Do you think you adapt to this new live training
I'm thinking
or
of,
live sharing?
I'm thinking of trying out. I still don't know what route to go, but I think if you have time, night time, do a live is good. But the topics must be creative.
But really
or-
very interesting. The
Interesting.
valuation one also can.
Yeah.
Selling landed one also can.
Yeah.
I seen some agents really do landed live, and the things they talk maybe is not so well competent in a sense lah. But again, I have to give it to them. The courage they have,
True.
the confidence they have is just very amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Daniel, moving forward, staying ahead means we will see you more live online.
I'm thinking of doing it.
But I think first and foremost is to get your team to start to take videos lah.
No, because if you don't do, then they will not follow. They will always ask, hey, boss, you do already now. You say so easy, every time I ask us to do you do now? It's like Facebook marketing as well, you do already now. If I never do, then very hard to get them to do right.
But I think we have to agree to this. Your agents and our agents, take video is the first difficult step. The second difficult step is the what? Is the
Editing.
editing.
But there's a lot of good apps that help you to do editing nowadays.
So what do you advise? What apps?
There's this, I can't remember, I can't recall what
Is
is
it?
that.
Okay, that one CapCut, right? One of them.
You can download CapCut. So we actually use CapCut as well. So last time you got to go and do your own captions all this.
Yep.
Right? Now the captions are super accurate. They also help you to do editing in terms of the wording, the fonts, the colors, even background as well. So CapCut is one of them, and just pay a little bit lah, rather than you get an editor 1,000 plus 2,000. You try it first. Don't spend so much on all your equipment. I see a lot of agents go and buy good mics, a good camera, but after that they don't do. So just use your phone and just a simple mic, and really just go and try on one video, and later on you will get better and better. Then you invest into your equipments.
Okay, I mean now I do understand about your daily life, the things that you do to help you to actually achieve your success and what you actually plan ahead for yourself and your team. I think it's a lot on the digital world. But maybe the next question that I have is to deep dive a little bit into your success story within these last 2 years that I think is worth mentioning. Any particular deals that you have done, that you think that you want to share with us, in terms of high quantum or exactly how it helps you to become the millionaire you are today?
I don't go for volume game. In terms of I close a lot of quantity. I go for quality.
Okay.
Okay, because I need to manage team, I need to do trainings, so I only have very limited time. So I try to go for quality clients. In terms, what do I say quality clients is? It's more of you have to sieve out, because you have so many clients, right? You only have 24 hours a day. You have to choose what do you want to do. So for me, is I sieve out to find clients that are able to well create in a sense which their incomes are good, but they are not leveraging on their income to actually get them better wealth prospects in terms of in their property stages where they should get more better products to
Okay.
actually help them grow their wealth. So for example, for example, is I have a client that is sitting on a metropolitan,
Oh.
fully paid, 4 bedroom. So when I see them, because they are my tenant, so they rent off one of my unit itself. They rent is because of their children. We are studying at ACS, so metropolitan to ACS is quite a distance. So from there they are sitting on actually 2 over million profit on the property. Itself. But when they don't sell away, when I ask them why do you want to sell and actually buy something that is better, giving much better appreciation, they tell me the rental is good. 8+, cash cow.
Yep.
Which yeah, I agree, but I say there are better ways to actually help you just getting the rental. So I meet them twice to actually go through them through the slides, show them calculation. Actually, if you sell this and invest into 2 new launch and it's a 3 bedroom, it will get you better rewards. You are paying lesser. You don't have to worry about the money installment. And from there, they really trust me, and they finally I convinced them to sell their metropolitan. And I got them to one buy a River Green 3 bedroom, the other one bought a Parktown 3 bedroom as well.
Wow. So from one resale to 2 new launches.
Yeah, so a lot of times our agents don't find this niche thing. They don't dare to go and find clients. When they say, hey, I'm a good renter, they will agree with them. Hey, actually, it's very good renter.
So is a tenant or landlord turned into a buyer?
It's a tenant turned into a seller, then become buyer.
Wow.
Yeah.
So this overall deal that you have transacted is one rental to
Yeah,
3
to
sales.
1 sales and 2 purchase. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. So from then on, that's the reason you ask me what do I meet customers is really to go through with them the slides. Not talking about products. Please don't be a product specialist. I see a lot of agents why they fail is because every time they see client, they sell products. Hey, after like right now is there's one new launch, Sky launching. Sky is good. If I miss Sky, Penry is good. If miss Penry, Zion is good.
Everything good.
Everything good. Sand also good. Faber also good. So it's not about that, you see. It's not about product. If you keep on being a product chaser, you are no other. You are the same as any other agents. So it's what value can you bring on the table? Give me a detailed calculation. Give me a detailed plan. What are your plans? What is the projected amount that I'll be getting? Much more than the 8,000 I'm collecting. What is my risk factor? If I'm out of job, because a lot of them don't want to commit into higher loan, they're afraid they are being retrenched or this. If I'm out of job, what will be my backup plan? What will be my safety net? I think we have very, very good apps, ERA, where we have our Sales Plus. Last time we got to use paper and pen.
Yep.
Now just pump in numbers, you're able to get the figures itself, which I think is super fantastic.
Understand. So I believe for that your this particular client, you really went 2 steps ahead to sit down with them, to go through in terms of timing the market, the timing when to actually exit, why is it a better time to actually let go of their property now and then to consider 2 other more profitable potential development. So this one deal turns to 4 deals, right? Amazing. Then what other bigger deal that you actually have done before? I believe you have a lot.
So I love to try different arena, all right? So I started out at HDB, then after that I want to do landed. But when I go into something, I make sure I also want to sell something. I don't want just to go in and touch and feel and you don't do anything of it. So the next thing I actually want to do is selling GCB.
Okay.
All right, so I ventured into GCB, then started off with Sentosa bungalows. So I remember that time, of course, this doesn't constitute to my millionaire. That was when I was in my 7-8 years in the real estate. I actually do an open house in Sentosa, which I didn't know is illegal. I just go and set up a banner and put open house and just do for one of the clients. And of course the buggy guard will come, hey, actually you cannot
Do
an open
open
house
house.
in Sentosa, which I don't know. I thought it should be like a normal lender, I can do my open house. So he said no display of this. So from then on, I actually got a lot of buyers. All right, and they came, I registered them, I got their numbers. From there, I actually closed one of the Treasure Island bungalow through the buyers. I'm not selling my existing property that is open house, but I brought them to actually bought one of the unit in Treasure Island.
How much was that back then?
Back then, I was about 16.8 million. It's one of the listed company buyer. So if I don't do that, I wouldn't have
This
known
opportunity.
This buyer, right? I would never know this buyer. Yeah.
Wow, that means to say your clientele basically they are quite a wide range lah. From savvy investors to even big companies or clients who can buy Sentosa. Do you see yourself in terms of positioning yourself well in order to speak to them? Because I think a lot of new agents are, maybe this is just, it's another question that I have for you. A lot of agents are afraid to talk to clients, especially like those ultra high net worth, right? Then how do you actually overcome that? Like, maybe these people out there, your buyers or your sellers, are way above, the top 0.1%, successful entrepreneurs in the world or Singapore. How do you actually position yourself well in order to speak to these people?
Okay, first of all, I think training is very important. I think Preeminent Group, first of all, Preeminent Group, we have plenty of training. If you are a new agent, you got to start from basic, right? So we have the project eminence, we have the HDB eminence. Of course, from there comprise of industrial as well. After that, you have to go into you need to pick the brains of the millionaire mindset of this investor, right?
Yeah.
Then we have ERA, we have this investor program as well.
Yep,
Yeah.
there is.
So you have to attend all this. I'm not asking you to memorize everything, but from every session, you actually have to get up pointers 2 to 3. What do you learn from the training, and apply it. A lot of agents just go through training, but the thing they don't do is they don't apply. They sit on it and they don't apply to anyone. So it's just head knowledge being fed. So I tell them, you can have head knowledge very fat, but physically you don't apply. And it's very sad because if you don't apply, you don't know what customer will counter. And it's through customer counter you learn new stuff, and that's where you build your experience.
Okay, so basically in the 活到老学到老
I'm still
theory.
learning, so don't think that every lesson is the same again. Then I chose not to go, because every time there's new things that you can learn. So I'm still learning. As I mentioned, I cannot stop, because the policy is changing, the people are changing, the environment is evolving. You just have to attend. And seriously, it's quite sad that if you have good trainings and people don't attend.
Understand.
Yeah.
So training important lah. So everybody must go training.
Yeah, I think it's important.
So Daniel, I want to ask one thing. Tell me something that I don't know. That you have been doing apart from the normal agents that really can give you the success that you are achieving today to be a millionaire. Something that I really don't know. Don't tell me do more, this and that. Give me something that I really don't know. Like something special, unique, a habit that you have, or some things that you are doing. Maybe something interesting.
Something interesting.
Yeah. Maybe it's part of you, maybe a habit.
Maybe you tell me give me an example what you.
Hey,
what,
today I'm here speaking to you, digging information from you. I'm helping all of them to.
Yeah, so I also interview back. Okay. If you ask me 20 years, a lot of people keep asking me, hey, is there any miracle or not?
Yeah.
But bro, to be honest, there's no miracle.
Yep.
I truly 100% I tell you there's no miracle. I also hope there's this one pill I can give my agent take already, or I can tell them they can become
holy
millionaire. It took me probably close to 10 over years, then I achieved my millionaire.
Yeah.
So you ask me, hey, Daniel, is there any miracle from? It don't have. It's just from the day you see, the thing is right now the property quantum has increased.
Yes.
To achieve $1 million is much more easier than 20 years ago, right? Because I got to go by volume game. So nowadays it's about really your value in terms of what you want. But most important is, a lot of people will feel, hey, you're talking nonsense. I know prospecting, I know throw flyer, you keep telling me this, it's the same old thing again. But that's the true thing, is how you carry on this business to sustain you. First of all, you got to have very, very clear goals, bro. If you don't have clear goals, halfway you will give up. True or not?
So that keeps you motivated.
True, right?
And
so
disciplined.
to me, it's always I tell you something that probably what pushes me. I like to get myself in more debts.
Oh really?
Yeah.
And you give me more money.
No. Really. I also push my agent to get into more debts.
More debts. Meaning to say commit more in terms of probably property asset.
I don't care whatever they want to buy car. They want to buy watch. I don't care. I just want to see their savings account deplete, because when it start depleting,
Then they see the empty bank.
Bank will kind of chase you, there's no mortgage, then that's where you work. But if you have a fully property paid and you have a car paid, whether I achieve that 500,000, 1 million you set for me,
too comfortable.
Don't attain, next year try again, they will tell you, let me come again. You don't have a goal to work towards. So you have to be very clear and very precise how much you want to achieve every year, to do what. And you need to actually print it out and put in your goal folder so that it's visible.
To
To
remind
remind
yourself.
you why you go through this thing, why you go through this hardship, this client were to don't give you business, don't appreciate you. You know what you are going for. Doesn't matter. I go for is because of my goal. Then you are very clear. I always tell people if you kick soccer, 22 of us, there's no goal post. You
Also
pass here
is.
and there. What is the end game?
I
There's
understand.
nothing, right? So that's where you have to be very specific in your goal. Then that's where you want to achieve.
To
so,
stay disciplined.
so you ask me what pushes me to be a millionaire? What is the factor? I buy bigger car. Not how late. It's just I want to push myself. I get myself in buying more houses. So I get myself more debt. So my savings start to drop, then I worry.
So, okay, so apart from the debt that you mentioned, what's that one thing that changed from a non-millionaire to a millionaire in terms of your business structure or operation or what you have been doing? One thing that changed.
Okay, so this one I really got to I got honest tell you. The thing that changed me is I also don't believe in last time what sell one buy two all this one. To
Okay.
me, it's just do one business, just do it. But after helping clients succeed in really seeing them making money, it pushes me to really go and share with everyone that I see on the streets. I will share with everyone.
So you share success story.
I don't.
Or
I will
experience.
share case study. I will also share with them in terms of why they must embark on a wealth journey. Because at the age of 65, Singapore is going to be very expensive. You may be retrenched one time, two times if you're working. If you don't have extra cash, how are you going to enjoy your life? How are you going to retire comfortably? So in order to that, my pitch is to help you to buy a bigger property, is to help you to retire future. Of course, people will say, hey, pay until the age of 65. I'm not asking you to pay until the age of 65. 55-year-old, if you earn a good 2-3 million asset that you are able to cash out, you can go and buy a HDB. It is for 500,000-600,000. You still got 3.5 million for you to retire, right? So this is where the thing I change is I start to pitch and starts to believe that real estate is the way to go to help you to retire.
So I can say that the one thing that changed is the way of approach,
Yes.
the way of delivery, the way of presentation, the way of reach.
Last time is to me is the only transaction. Sell buy, only transaction I can earn.
So you
how much
emphasize more on
commission.
connection now lah.
Yeah, to me it's more of not so much of a new launch. What is the com? If you keep on seeing the com, then you are not for the client.
So Daniel, thank you for today's sharing. I think we really get
Thank you for
great
inviting.
insights about your business and also yourself. And those friends out there, if you have benefited from today's sharing, do keep a lookout for Preeminent Group X Factor that we will continuously bring millionaires with us in the podcast room to share with us their experience and also their values, and of course, more importantly, what they do exactly in their business. Thank you and see you.